Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 29 of The Good, The Dan, The Florida Man. With you, as always, your three hosts.
I'm the good, I'm Ryan, and hello, and we got with us...
I'm the Dan, I am Daniel, and we also have...
Hey, I'm Ben, I am the Florida Man, and we come live to you today from three separate states. What crazy!
Wow.
Today's episode 29, we get a very fun Ryan's Ridiculous History. You're going to hear the story about Boris Yeltsin, the most Russian to have ever Russianed. And that'll all make sense if you stick around. Until then, hi, we are three stand-up comedians, Ben, Ryan, and Dan. We got shut down as the world kind of got hit by COVID, but things are opening back up, so you actually have some chances to come see us live. Ryan, you got any shows coming up?
Yeah, I got Tempe, Arizona on the 28th of October, and I also got a weekend at the DC Comedy Loft November 4th through 6th. There are other shows as well as like an LA show on October 14th, but if you were curious about it, just go to my website, youthpastorryan.com, and it'll all be there. Dan, what about
you? Well, I'm doing a show at the Sun Trap in Salt Lake City on October 31st, so come through and watch me do a super gay set for super gay people. Ben?
Wow,
I got some shows coming up. A super gay set for some super gay people. It's going to be a wonderful time.
We're going to get gay in there. We are going to be real gay.
Well, how exciting. I have some very straight shows coming up. Well, I don't know about very straight, but, you know, I'll be there. October 17th, I'll be in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Improv. October 18th, I'll be in Greenville, South Carolina at the Comedy Zone. October 19th, I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Comedy Zone. October 20th, I'll be in Greensboro, North Carolina at the Comedy Zone. October 29th and 30th, I'll be back in California. Irvine Improv on the 29th and Oxnard Levity Live on the 30th. And then in November, the 12th to the 14th, I'll be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida at Anime Iway. It's a little anime convention at the Marriott North Hotel. November 17th, I'll be in Pittman, New Jersey at the Human Village Brewing Company. November 20th, I'll be in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin at the Potawatomi Casino. And then on November 26th, I'll be in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Red Rocks Casino.
Wait.
Yay!
Ben, I think we're doing the same casino, just at different times. That Potawatomi one.
Potawatomi?
I think so. Yeah, I think we're doing that same casino. I'm doing it in March, actually.
In Milwaukee?
Wisconsin. Yeah. No, I'm doing Wisconsin.
Yeah, Milwaukee is in Wisconsin.
Dang it, I'm dumb. Wait, Wisconsin? Yeah. What's the other one?
You're straight and you don't know Milwaukee.
Minneapolis. Yeah, no, it's definitely Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, no, I'm definitely in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah. That's very funny.
Okay.
All of a sudden I was just like, hey, buddies.
No, I'm not in Milwaukee. I'm in Wisconsin.
Look, man.
Come on.
Minneapolis and Milwaukee, to me, confusing.
That's
very confusing.
Wow.
You should try learning about all of
all
the states.
50 states.
Yeah.
I also like that you're going to be performing, Ben, at the Human Village Brewing Company. That sounds like they're killing people and putting them in their drinks.
It sounds like Soylent Green, doesn't it?
Soylent Green, or possibly, I mean, you know, not to make it even worse, but maybe like, what's it called? Like Human Centipede. Like, I mean, that's kind of the vibe.
Yeah. Would you like to come to the Human Village Brewing Company?
I absolutely thought Soylent Green the first time I heard it, but I was like, I'll go.
That or it's a sperm bank.
It's so gross.
Human Brewing Company. Come on. Okay, well, maybe that was a stretch, but...
What are they brewing?
Perfect.
What are they brewing?
They're brewing humans.
They're brewing humans.
Why are they brewing a village of humans?
Gross. Do you guys have any anything that happened this week?
We need to update people on what happened at your dry bar special, Ben. Because I told everybody it was great, but I want to tell people again.
Well, it was
Ben
great.
Brainard, guys, he killed it. Ben Brainard, he did fantastic. And you need to know that. And yeah, it was just really fun getting to watch Ben film a special. It was great.
It was fun to film. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
I also got a free cookie after the show because I was there
you?
backstage with him. Yes.
Oh, I took all of the snacks. That's a fun thing. They said, do you want to take home any of the snacks that we have laid out for you? And I was like, absolutely. So I took the basket they had and I dumped it all in my backpack. And then they were like, we have more in the pantry. And I was like, show me the pantry. And so I shoved Oreo cookies and like and a bunch of other like chocolate chip cookies in my pockets. And I walked out to my car just like pockets overflowing with
Just a
snacks
toddler,
and stuff.
just filled with cookies. Like if you shook him,
Yeah.
he'd become Cookie Crisp, the cereal.
Kawookie Brainard.
I
Okay,
went to a
well,
wedding
that's
in
it.
West Virginia.
Oh
of
yeah, with a
people I
stranger.
didn't know. Yeah, it was awesome. They were very sweet. It was cool. I have a couple videos of people opening beers on their head, like with it, using their face. It's super impressive. I can't wait to post
Like
it
with
to
their
TikTok.
teeth?
No, man, head. That's how
Have
he
you-
shotgunned a beer in front of me.
Have you ever
was-
seen the commercial where the lady opens the beer bottle with her eyelid? Like her eye?
I don't love that.
Ew.
I don't know. No,
It
they
was
never
like the
did
most
anything like-
disturbing ad, but it was just like so weird. But she like fully like hooked it into like her skull, and then she goes and opens up a beer bottle.
Don't love that.
No, I don't like that.
I love grossed out Ben is one of my favorite people.
I am in pain
Yeah.
thinking about it. Like, it hurts me to think about jabbing a thing
beer
up
bottle.
under.
You know what's weird? This is actually a really seamless transition to what we're about to talk about. Are you guys
going to
ready
tell us
for
about a guy who just inflicts pain on his eyes or something?
Oh, well,
Oh, no,
definitely
it's
inflicts
mostly
pain.
the alcohol.
It's the alcohol. He inflicts pain on his body and the Secret Service because, yeah, it's gonna be great. For those of you that don't
And
know,
that brings us to
Ryan's ridiculous
Ryan's
history.
ridiculous history.
Yes. Queen.
Yes. Let's queen this. So let me just set the stage for you. It's the 90s. Russia has fallen in 1991. There was a guy
Or
leading the
Russia.
charge for this. It actually was able, I believe, if I'm correct with the history,
Thomas
defend-
Jefferson.
Oh, that would be incredible. Defended and put Gorbachev back on the throne of communism because he for a while people were trying to overthrow Gorbachev for a more Bolshevik revolution, and then it was Yeltsin, a guy named Boris Yeltsin, who ended up making sure that he didn't get executed, and they ended up putting him back on, and that's when Gorbachev brought it all down. Very cool moment in history. But the dude who becomes president later is Boris Yeltsin. Now, Boris Yeltsin is the first president of Russia. He is the first president of the Russian Federation.
I hate the name Boris.
Boris? Why?
I don't. It just sounds.
Boris.
Yeah, have you guys seen
That's how I
pictures
say it.
of the
Boris.
new the British guy, Boris Johnson?
Yeah.
Look up Google an image of Boris Johnson and then Google an image of Boris Yeltsin and tell me it's not just the same person that was just
He looks so
woke up
much giddier. Like Boris Yeltsin. I hope that if our editor could put a picture of Boris Yeltsin just right here, or just maybe leave it up. Feel free. It's just he's like a He's like a Russian cartoon of a person, and
He
it
looks like
brings me.
he's perpetually disgusted with you. He's
He
always
looks like if an alien came down and watched a bunch of movies about American culture and then was
just
like,
looks like
yeah,
he's,
I can absolutely make one of them. And then just guessed based off of his memories. They're a little chubbier down there, but they have the same kind of jawline and hair features. Okay, yeah.
when he smiles,
That would
his
be-
whole face goes. Do I look like him? I feel like I do. I feel like I have the same face as this guy. If I'm old,
Oh my God, you might.
do I have the same face as this guy? I feel like I look like him.
Actually, old version of Dan might be Boris Yeltsin. That kind of makes me really happy. Oh,
Boris Bam Bam.
Triple B.
Wow.
So, just to put into perspective what this cartoonish human did, there were times that, at one point, he gave President Bill Clinton, and I love that this happens during Bill Clinton's time. That makes me so happy because there's so
Not a
much
better
pain.
president for this.
No, literally no better president for this. At one point, he gave them a pair of hockey jerseys that just said Yeltsin 96 and Clinton 96. They were just hockey bros. Like that was a thing.
Oh,
that
there's
he
a
gave
secret message, a secret gay message in there.
What?
It
was
could be.
It was Boris and Yeltsin 96.
No, it was Yeltsin 96 and then Clinton 96, proving that they'd both won the election. But it was just like.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like, so it's the reverse of a 69. So they just didn't want. They were
What
sleeping in the same bed, but back to back because they're not
the
gay.
joke I was trying to say.
Super hetero. Oh.
Wildly straight men.
Clinton's
head to foot.
Clinton's like, I can't make it obvious. Maybe if I flip out the numbers around.
I was about to say, wildly straight men is a perfect description of Bill Clinton, though.
Never was Russia and America's relationship so strong.
So strong, just butt to butt.
I not have sexual relations with Boris Yeltsin.
At what point, Boris Yeltsin was giving an interview on, like, in America, talking about American, press, and he was drunk on white wine, and so he called the U.S. press to their face a disaster, and there's a picture of Bill Clinton just cry laughing at this, and I love that so much. Oh,
that's like when you're at a show and you just see the guy, the drunk comic go up and nothing lands, so he just starts berating the audience, and you're just like, this is really funny to me.
This is what I want to hear. Let me show you this picture. That's what we're talking about right now.
I've seen that picture.
Is that not the most wholesome picture of politicians you'll ever see? Oh my gosh.
That's so funny. He's just got like that chipmunk smile, and Bill Clinton's like, why am I friends with this guy?
Right. I did not have sexual relations with that
Bill
Russian
Clinton's
president.
like, this is exactly why I'm friends with him.
Right. Now, here's the thing, though. Wouldn't it be cool if that was the weirdest drunk incident? Wouldn't that be a nice thing? I mean, that is not the only time.
No, because this would be a very lame, ridiculous history if that was the only incident.
It got progressively worse. Like, his alcoholism. Let's put it like this. When Yeltsin eventually passed away in 2007, a German newspaper said, nodded to him in a notably blunt obituary, the rise and fall of the drunken czar. Like, that was what they said when he... when he passed, he just kept getting...
I hope that's my obituary title, too.
Oh, would it be cool?
Maybe, I don't know. The size is different.
The czar? Yeah, you have to become a czar first, I think, Dan.
So,
I can do it.
I mean,
I have
work
the
out
face for it, so let's do it.
By the way, this brings me a ton of joy. There was another time where Yeltsin was reportedly super drunk, called Bill Clinton on the phone, and was like, we need to have a secret meeting on a submarine. And like, that's just what he wanted. Can you imagine being that powerful
no
and that
further
drunk?
context?
See, okay, but this is further proof that he was drunk. He's just like, we're meeting on a submarine at 10 o'clock. Be there.
Was he drunk or was he high? Because
Boris?
that sounds like some high stuff right there. It's like, we need to have a secret meeting right now, but nobody can. It's on a submarine.
It's on a submarine. Let us
Boris and
defend it.
Clinton were just frat bros that became presidents, and we're like, bro, should we fucking get like 96 put on jerseys and then go meet in a submarine?
Dude, that's actually a little too accurate with what we know about history. Like, I mean, holy heck. The only thing that makes it less like that is because Boris Yeltsin was drunk on white wine a lot, which makes me laugh a lot. Just like, so
gay.
He drinks the same way my mom does. That's not the...
There's further proof for the 96 stuff. It's so crazy.
There's a Cam Bertrand bit that he does about, like, he had to get carded while buying wine. And he was like, what underage kid is buying wine? Like, nobody showed up to the party like, I got the Chardonnay!
Me, I did that in high school once. Yes, I actually did that. God.
When you said like that you're going to do a super gay set earlier, is it just that story?
Because that just that story. I should tell that story as a part of a set. Yeah, that would be fun.
You're not going to believe this, but one time I came to a high school party with Merlot, and I thought it was great.
Okay, so this is the thing. As a Mormon, you don't have access to alcohol nearly as frequently, right? Like, you can't just go into like your parents' stores. So instead of that, my
you
friends
think
were
our
like,
parents-
hey, bring some alcohol. All we had was like the white wine that had been donated to my mom's, like, I can't remember. She just got it as a gift, and we never used it, obviously. So I just stole it out of the pantry and took white wine to a party, and everyone was like, oh, wine.
And you were like, this is
It's
what I
mine.
have.
As a
Take it
16-year-old
or
Mormon,
leave
I
it.
felt very cool. I was like, I'm not your typical Mormon. I'll bring alcohol to the party, but I
I'm not
won't
your
drink it
typical
still.
Mormon.
But
I'm
I
gay.
won't drink it still. Oh my gosh.
You guys could just have this wine. I don't think any of us is gonna drink it.
But that was like the logic. I was like, no one's gonna use this. Like, who is gonna use it? I don't know. It's just
I
yeah.
won't
Brittany
drink
totally did
alcohol,
that heathen.
but
Oh my
I
gosh.
will. But I will make out with another man.
I did that too. Yeah, I
The
was. Yeah.
soft boundaries of Mormonism.
I was like, I can't drink alcohol. God's gonna be disappointed. And then I was like, I'll take a dick in the mouth though. Like, it was just not.
Oh no! Just a great example of the wildly malleable boundaries of Mormonism.
I can't wait until we do a Mormonism episode, like the whole thing. It's gonna be. We're gonna have fun.
Oh, but caffeine? No.
Never.
Coffee?
No.
No.
Can I touch your butt though?
The first time I ever had coffee was I didn't know how to order it. So I went to this coffee shop. I was standing there so confident. I was like, that's it. I'm gonna... I also need to specify, I had like smoked weed and drunk alcohol before I drank coffee. I was too afraid for to try coffee. So I don't know what that tells you about like when my morality was sitting, but I was like, I'll suck a dick, I'll smoke some weed, but coffee no.
That is where I
I
draw
won't
the
put
line.
that in my body. I'm not some heathen.
I'm just
Anyway.
picturing Dan walking up to a Starbucks barista and be like, I will order one coffee.
Right?
You are joking, but that's what I did. I said, can I just get a coffee? And she was like, okay, how would you like it? And I was like, the only time,
Coffee.
and I don't know what, there was nothing else that came to mind. I was like, you've seen TV shows where people have ordered coffee. You know the names, but nothing came to me. And I was just like, I'll have it black. And I got black coffee, and it tastes like burnt popcorn. And that was the
Yep.
first time I ever drank coffee.
Yep.
Wow, what a just toe dip into that thin.
Right.
Yeah.
What a.
And in that moment, I knew God isn't real. And
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Wow, they must have flavored that with some strong beans.
Yeah, that's an aggressive amount of coffee. Wow.
but yeah, sorry, I don't mean to distract from wonderful Boris Yeltsin.
Yeah, guys, you want to get back to hammered Boris Yeltsin, who, by the way, so let me set the stage.
Let's move away from my mistakes and go back to his. I feel like that's...
We're 2 years into Bill Clinton's presidency, as well as
Okay.
Boris Yeltsin's. It's 1994. Now things are
How many
still,
years are we into his whole relationship?
with
Wait.
Bill Clinton? Probably 2 years.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
mostly.
they've had like a friendship going.
Well, here's the thing. This is one of the more early times that he's come to the United States. He's staying at a place called the Blair House, which is where they're hanging out. Here's the thing. Remember, the Russian Federation is 2 years old at this point. This is a very new
Right.
country after the Soviet Union, which was,
Yeah.
historically not great. They transferred from gulags to McDonald's. This was a very, very aggressive translation. Now,
Okay.
also, this is in a time in Russia called the Wild 90s, which is where there were, like, no rules. That's where gangsters... That's why you get these things like the idea of the Russian gangsters, Gopniks, that's what they're called, is with the tracksuits and all that, because that is what is going on. Those people pretty much run it, and that's how you get the
So-
Russian oligarchs. It's a crazy time period.
Russia in the 90s is like Florida in the always.
Yeah, pretty much. Except imagine if, like, all the billionaires are just taking everything from all the people all of the time, and then...
Seems
Like
Florida
and
to
then
me.
and then it's all organized crime. Yeah, this is Florida.
Okay.
Okay, carry
I'm
on.
waiting. Yeah, no, you're just describing the state of Florida. I guess, well, since it's organized crime, that's more New Jersey.
Right? Yeah. So I think Florida's more
Everything's
disorganized
legal
crime.
in Jersey.
Uh,
Yeah,
That's-
Florida's more just like crime, and then
Yeah.
Jersey's like, we're gonna make sure everyone's on our side first.
crime.
Crime? Anyone?
Anybody looking for a little crime? But it's 1994, and Yeltsin is apparently Here's what happened. I'm just going to give you the sentence, and you guys can do what you want with this. But perhaps the weirdest incident in their professional relationship was when Yeltsin got drunk and wandered into the street, Pennsylvania Avenue, where the White House is, in his underwear, trying to get a pizza. And we've all been there, you know?
Can we just let that sentence marinate? Just...
I am Boris Yeltsin. That is all it is. Like, the desire is strong. This guy, is this like my reincarnation or something? I don't know. Am I
kind of feels like it.
Well, what? Yeah, Boris Yeltsin died in 2006. You said, right?
Weirdly enough, that's not how reincarnation works.
The spirit of Boris Yeltsin descended upon me.
No, I know, because that's how I thought it worked too. Because that makes sense, linear stuff. But apparently not how it works. I've been yelled at for that. Don't ask. I get yelled at for a lot of weird things. So apparently, yeah. So Dan could actually be the reincarnation of Boris Yeltsin because it doesn't work out linearly with time.
Because time isn't real.
Yeah.
Apparently not. I guess. I don't know.
There is a timeline where I died in 2006. Or I was born in 2006. So
I love how you got the wrong way.
You guys are doing a podcast with someone who is underage, right? Yeah.
Why'd you make it so weird? Why'd you make it so
You
weird?
could have said so many other things.
Hello. Hi.
But by the way,
okay,
this
so
is what happened.
The first ever president of Russia was just being Russian in America. That's all I'm hearing.
Yes. I mean, pretty much. Well,
Okay.
This is what happened. Secret Service
we
agents.
call him-
People don't do this in America? What?
Guys,
We call him an alcoholic, and he calls it just
Tuesday. Yeah.
I love that you
Glad
both said it at the same time. It's funny.
Right. By the way, he was found by the Secret Service. It was Secret Service agents discovered Yeltsin alone on Pennsylvania Avenue, dead drunk, clad in his underwear, yelling for a taxi. He's screaming for a taxi in his underwear so that he could go taken to get pizza.
How else are you going to get a taxi?
Sir, you need to come with us. We're the Secret Service. You're the pizza service? Okay.
I've never heard of that pizza place.
Guys, two crazy things about this is that the Secret Service was supposed to be watching him, and so was the Russian Secret Service. Everyone was supposed to be watching him, and he just drunkenly escaped.
How?
Well,
let me tell you, they saw him drunkenly in his underwear. They're like, he can't go outside of the White House, right? And they're like, nah, he's good. He's just going to wander around in his underwear for a bit. And then he just kept getting further and further and further out into the street.
And apparently...
They were like watching him to see how far he'd get, and they're like, is that too far? Has he got...
Yeah, he's yelling
People
for a
are
taxi.
noticing
Go get
him now. We should probably go pick him up.
Go get him before someone else does.
This was actually kept under wraps until about 2009 when a book came out about it. But so, like, just to put it in perspective, they did keep this under wraps for a while.
Did the Secret Service take him to get pizza?
This is where it gets awesome. Yeltsin was apparently slurring his words in a loud argument with the baffled agents, who you got how confused. Like, also, it feels like he outranks you, but at the same time, you definitely have to bring him back. Like, this is.
And then being baffled kind of gives you a lot of leeway as to what, like, because you can just go back to your CO and be like, I'm sorry I said that, sir, but I was baffled.
I was so confused. And to be fair, if you explained him this story, he'd be like, oh, I'd get it. I'd be confused too. Boris Yeltsin did not want to go back into Blair House where he was staying. He wanted to get a taxi to go out for a pizza. Now, when the author of this book asked Clinton how the situation ended, the president shrugged and said, well, he got his pizza. Which is so good.
In the most Bill Clinton response.
Well.
I was just like,
well.
He got his pizza.
He got his pizza.
But, by the way.
What kind of pizza does it say?
It does not say. But wouldn't it be cool if this was the one and only time this happened? This is not.
No, you're lying.
I wish I was. But the next night,
He said it worked the first time.
Clinton recalled Yeltsin tried to do it again. This is my favorite start of this. Eluding security. He was hammered. He eluded the Secret Service and was hammered? No.
I think you underestimate the power of a drunk Russian. They definitely can do that, I'm sure. Especially, props to him for being a bigger guy and being able to elude security.
I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I'm picturing like Metal Gear Solid Boris Yeltsin with just a box over his head, but
Keeps
not
popping
even
out
like
of the corner. They're
crouching.
like, what's that?
Yeah, it's just got the
but
little
he's not even
exclamation
crouching
points are
down.
popping out.
He's not even crouching down. He just has the box over his head, and he's just walking down the hallway, just like not even trying. And he's just like do 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 out loud, going do 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 do.
That's pretty much
Isn't the
cartoonishly
Tralala
what's happening.
man from Russia?
The Tralala man? Yeah.
And that's what I'm picturing as I came with the box.
That was
Sorry to bring back a dead meme, but...
But yet it's perfect for a 90s Russian president. Oh my god.
Does the story explain how he eluded the Secret Service?
It just says that he made his way downstairs into the Blair House basement where a building guard mistook him for a drunken intruder. Yeltsin was briefly endangered, meaning that he was probably held at gunpoint, until converging Russian and American agents sorted out everyone's affiliation. So essentially, there's this security guard who, poor guy's just doing the best he can with a very drunken Russian president.
He's just doing his job.
He is! And who's a belligerent guy trying to break into the basement. And then you've got, because he missed the ground floor, essentially.
I love the idea of him breaking into the
right.
basement. That's my favorite part about it.
And then you have, and then you've got the Secret Service who busts in, followed by the Russian Secret Service that busts in, and they all had to be like, ah! Like, this is a cartoon! This is a cartoon!
This is the episode of The Office where they're pointing the fake guns. It's like, all right, we're gonna put our weapons down together on the count of 3. 1, 2.
Yeah, it's literally that, except imagine if it was 9mm and 45. Like, that's what this is. Like, there were no fake guns, a whole lot of chaos.
And then Boris Yeltsin is sitting in the background laughing hysterically.
Yeah, I mean, he had to be having a great time. He had to watch this
He's
happen.
just giggling.
Yeah, but
eating cold pizza from the night before.
I don't know if I don't think they took him to get pizza. I do think they probably got. Poor Boris Yeltsin is in a place where pizza is not deliverable. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, this is it. And so
literally the one house in America that pizza can't be delivered to, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, no, he was. I just think he's so used to Russia, where pizza wouldn't have been as common, wouldn't have been deliverable, for a very long time, and then didn't think I could just call to have this happen. I have to go get it. And man, did it lose some.
Well, that's just.
Speaking of which, just a real quick aside, have you guys seen the new White House chef?
Yeah.
Oh, the jacked guy?
The jacked guy.
Yeah.
I think we just need to do a little bit of a
legend.
shout out to him because wow. He's just
because of his
chefing it up
skills. Because of his cooking skills, absolutely.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah.
Also, they say after that, Clinton thought this incident, although contained within Blair House, exposed an even greater risk than the pizza quest, because Boris Yeltsin would do a lot of things drunken. And one of my favorite pictures that they give after this is this picture of him finishing a glass of vodka next to Clinton, just celebrating 50 years of winning World War II. In 1995. We did it! Bam! And pounding a glass that's a full glass of vodka. Like a full glass. It's not mixed, guys. Like, this is just...
So, off topic, the White House chef's name is Andre Rush.
We love it.
And
Andre Rush, you're amazing.
He's a former combat vet.
I think we also need the editor to throw in the one picture of Boris Yeltsin with a giant chalice and just downing the huge chalice of alcohol. I'm looking up pictures. I just looked up Boris Yeltsin drinking. And yes, it is very fun.
And there's a lot of pictures of it.
There's a lot of pictures of it.
Going back to this, I just love the fact that if someone broke into the White House, the scariest part would be the chef, like the kitchen. Like, if you broke in and you saw Andre Rush, you'd
Andre
leave.
Rush is just standing there. What are you doing in my kitchen?
Yeah.
We need to reboot Olympus Has Fallen with Andre Rush as the main hero.
Yeah. Olympus has fallen, kitchen is not. Like, I mean, just like...
kitchen is cooking.
Yeah.
And like the thing that he says right before he kills like the main bad guy is like, if you can't stand the heat, whips out a butcher's knife, stay out of the kitchen. Yeah.
I just like to believe that if ever there's like a threat in the White House and they're like, we need to get Joe Biden to a safe place, they're like, take him to Andre Rush.
Take him to Andre Rush and wherever he wants to go.
Andre Rush, open your bicep and let Biden crawl inside.
Defend the president.
Andre Rush just throws Biden over his shoulder and then leaps the size of a building and he's like, okay, we're safe.
He's like the Tick. You know what I mean? Like that.
Oh, gravity, a harsh mistress.
Wild.
Yeah, but that was pretty much
show.
the story of sweet Boris Yeltsin.
Boris
He passed away in
Yeltsin.
2007, and he really did, like, to his credit before that, like, he survived in the Soviet Union and then helped overthrow the Soviet Union, like just one of the craziest regimes of all time during the Cold War. I mean, that's just the dude. The dude was actually a legend who unfortunately just struggled a lot with alcohol. But yeah,
As you do for surviving trying to overthrow the Soviet Union.
Soviet Union, exactly. Yeah. It was like, you never knew when they were going to reinstate gulags, so I bet that you drank a lot. Like, I would have drank a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You guys want to answer a couple of these audience cues?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
sure.
Let's hit it.
Okay, so this one's from Abs Labs, absolutely not Labs. They
Yes.
said, we have 6 more challenges ready to deliver and 11 more ideas beyond that in the lab. Our little Instagram army is now 57 strong, and we can say with confidence that you have the best fans on the planet.
Yes! And we know it. Don't we
They
know
sent us a new challenge.
What is the new challenge?
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me find it. Okay, here we go. So these are instructions to be read live on the podcast. I have not read them yet. And it says, good afternoon, Ryan, Dan, and Ben. First things first, Ryan's multiple travel bonuses have turned the scoreboard upside down. Current scores are Ryan 20, Ben 20, Dan 19. Congratulations to Ryan for tying with Ben for first. We're so proud of you. I'm actually pretty sure there has been a second score update since then, and Ryan is actually in the lead with 21 now.
I'm so excited.
All right. Now for the main event. We're still looking forward to the fashion and serial killer challenges, but in the meantime, here's a quickie you can do without any prep. You will just need to set a timer for 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Please do not open the other doc, also attached below, until you are ready to begin. The challenge. We're going to have a scavenger hunt. You will have 15 seconds to read the list, then 5 minutes to retrieve and show on camera as many items as you can. There's a catch. You're not allowed out of frame. This means you have to go grab something on the list. Some part of you must remain on camera. Let's all hope Ryan wore pants today.
I'm not wearing pants. No.
The
But
rules.
I've got a laptop, so I can move my laptop.
I'm not mad.
I am tethered down to my desk.
Yeah,
My
you are.
camera
I'm not.
cannot.
I've got all my
Okay.
stuff right here. It's ready to go. Tell me what I need to...
I'm in
The
a.
rules.
Oh.
Okay.
The rules. 1 item per clue. You can't have an item count for more than 1 clue.
Okay.
2. The clues are open to interpretation. Get creative and silly whenever possible. 3. Whoever finds the most gets 3 points, second most gets 2 points, etc.
Okay.
Bonus points if you get all 20 items. And last rule, at least part of you needs to be visible on camera at all times. Leaving frame equals 1 point penalty each time.
Seems fair. Okay, so are we doing this?
Yeah,
I don't
let's do
see
it.
why not.
Bust it out.
I
bust
feel
it out.
like you're...
This is how we should finish this podcast, at least. I
Yeah,
think.
I'm at a disadvantage right now. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. I'm so
All right,
prepared.
I will set a timer for 5 minutes and 15 seconds.
Okay.
I have to give
How do
this
we get the
list
document?
to you guys.
Can you just put it in the private chat, Ben? Like copy and paste.
Let me see if this works.
I'm so ready right now.
I might have to adjust my OBS if it's in the private chat
Oh,
as well.
that's not. Well, you don't have to open it. Copy link URL. Okay, there we go. All right.
Well, I do definitely have to open.
Click it to make sure that it opens.
Okay, it definitely opens.
Okay, but don't read it yet.
That.
Yep, avoided that.
Okay.
Setting the timer 5 minutes and 15 seconds.
This is gonna mess with my OBS, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna read it. And then I'm
You'll
gonna
just
go
move it out of the frame if you can.
back. I don't have 2 screens right now.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Okay, something blue. Do I just hold it up? Because I got it.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Something blue, a piece of your own merch or costume.
Merch. Oh, I got merch behind me. Oh, but I can't. I'm not wearing
Okay,
pants.
here it is. I don't have to go get it. Look, there it is. It's right there. It's on the wall. There's all of my costume. An item that starts with your letter G, D, or F/M. How about Florida Man?
Technically fuzzy.
I have a little doll of Florida Man.
Gummies. I've got gummies.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Something blue. My wallet.
Weird.
Something
Something
A
weird.
piece of
weird.
your own
Oh,
merch or
I got
costume.
this.
My House of Vibes hat. An item that
This
starts
is
with a
a
D.
bobblehead of Sheriff Grady Judd.
Fuzzy
I
towel.
just I've got 2
Autographed
pairs
by
of
Grady
sunglasses.
Judd.
Must.
I don't need 2.
Something
why
fuzzy
do I
but
have
not a
2?
stuffed
Because
animal.
I'm self-aware.
This is gonna
A
sound so
flash
insane
drive?
when
I don't
people
have
listening
that.
to this.
Got a blanket.
Something fuzzy.
Something you
This is
can
a blanket
wear
right
around your
Microphone
neck.
cover.
I already am wearing something around my neck.
A mask.
It's, oh!
A recent purchase. This.
Wait, no, I have something.
Something you can see through.
Okay, sorry, I'm coming in and out, and I can't count that off because I
Something
need
you
to
can
be able
see
to read
through
mine.
is my window.
This is a mask.
Boom! Look, I can see
I
through that.
still
There we
think
go.
mask.
That's wonderful.
Wait, can someone read to me the next one? What's
Something
after a mask?
shiny. Something shiny. This again.
Shiny. My face right now is shiny because I'm
Something you
in
can.
the.
There's
But I've
something
also-
that
I've
is
got a
designed to
lamp,
make noise.
and the lamp is
Something that's
shiny.
designed to make
Mask.
noise is my
It's a Maryland
phone.
mask.
It's reflective. What's after? Okay.
Something you were given
wear
as a
around your
gift.
neck.
Flash drive. Just
Something
don't
you were
have
given
it.
as a gift. I got
An
this as a
alligator.
gift. It's a head of Gerald from Hey Arnold. And everyone thinks it's a bong. It's not.
You're gonna wear around
Something flannel?
A flash
I
drive?
don't own flannel. I'm gay.
Here's a flash drive.
Something I
Here's
can
a
wear
flash
around my
drive.
neck.
Got it.
I
Okay,
don't have flash.
this is a really dark
so-
joke,
A
but something I can wear
recent
around my neck.
purchase.
I've got this
Something
belt.
related to your state,
Um.
birthplace,
Oh, Ryan, no.
Africa.
Yeah.
Recent purchase is a set of dice.
Okay, so that's from
Recent
Africa.
purchase is,
That's a shirt my mom bought me.
Something
I got
round.
this.
Boom.
This is a thing from the Been There series.
It's a knife.
That's a
Something
knife.
Daniel would classify as a vibe.
Oh, round, no.
My Game Boy backpack is a
Something
vibe.
shiny.
Some fun
Something
socks.
shiny.
What? Oh, something round. This.
These are
part
the
of-
socks I used yesterday.
Challenge coin from
Some
military.
fun socks.
Very shiny.
A piece of outdated,
Shiny. Already did
obsolete
something shiny.
You
technology.
can see through.
Something you can
An
see
old
through. Oh,
iPhone
this
that I
water
used to
bottle.
film.
Wait, can we use the same thing back to back? Can we
And
like?
No.
6 of something.
No. Okay.
Specifically
The
the
glasses.
plastic. The plastic.
Blue
for
light
this.
glasses.
I can see through that.
Something that is designed to make noise. Oh.
Um.
Oh no. Okay. Oh wait. No. This.
Um,
Oh god. It's plugged in. I can't. Something designed to make noise. Something designed to make noise.
Oh,
something
my
designed to make
Six
noise.
of something. 6 of something is 6 pens. Okay, I win.
something designed
Oh, my phone. It's gonna make some noise.
I win.
well, yeah, but
We're not.
Oh,
we
and
still have 2
something-
minutes
something
left.
round.
Dan.
something flannel. It's right there.
Something round my belly.
Something you were
It's
given
right-
as a
it's
gift.
Right there. It's right there. There's
Squirtle.
the flannel.
I was
It's on
given
that- it's on
Squirtle
that-
as a gift.
Hold on, wait.
Okay, I'm
There's
done.
the flannel.
Something flannel.
I don't have flannel.
Okay.
Something related to
Okay.
your state of birth. Oh, that's actually what this is. I mean, this is St.
you
Louis
say-
We're
mug.
gonna say that the
So we're gonna do
speaker
that.
is
I'm gonna go
flannel.
for something different for recently
Maybe?
purchased. Kaopectate.
I don't
It's a-
really have anything
a
flannel.
for travel.
Flannel. I have
Um,
the California shirt back here.
Something Dan would classify as a vibe. I'm right here. You said I'm a vibe before. I'm
You
keeping it.
are a vibe.
Okay,
You are a
um,
vibe.
Something related to your state of birth.
some fun socks. If I wore this shirt
the-
as a sock, that would be very fun. I actually need to wear this shirt tonight. Oh man, it's not like done well at all. Piece of outdated, obsolete technology. Oh, right on that, right there.
Oh.
that is
The
a Nintendo
UCF
3DS.
hat.
They're not made anymore. It's right on that board, but I can't go get it because pants.
I forgot to
but
show
it is in
something
frame.
weird.
And that counts. And then 6 of something.
Something weird?
Daniel
Oh!
would classify as a vibe. This wig.
That's weird.
6, somehow exactly 6 letters from someone who cares about me. That's very nice. 6 letters.
Ooh.
Some
I
just
fun
finished on.
socks. No, my socks are in my room. I can't get them. A piece of outdated, obsolete technology.
The fact that
Where's my Nintendo DS?
Ben is literally on wig stuff. Should I put on my wig?
Here's the
That's
DS,
fine.
and then
done this
6
in a
of
long time.
something.
That's
6
what I do
writing
'cause I wanna
utensils.
join in.
That's it.
It'd be
Time's
very
up.
fun. I've already won the game, so.
Okay, Daniel. Time's up, guys.
A vibe.
It's over.
Can we specify to Abs Labs that I didn't leave frame? I just had to click back and forth between things, and I'm very sorry.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
know.
They'll know.
That was so much fun, though. That
I like
I'm hot.
I
Like,
mean,
I'm
Ben,
starting to
we
sweat.
know.
That was very fun. I enjoyed that challenge
I love that
very
a
Ugh.
lot.
much.
Well, I think I missed one, and it was just some fun socks because I'm not wearing fun socks right now, which is weird for me because I always have fun socks on.
I missed. I didn't have a flash drive.
Oh, I did.
I'm a moron. I'm looking at
Just
it
to
right now.
clarify, there's 6 pencils in there.
No, Dan, it's over. You can't.
It was over, and I already showed it, but I'm just clarifying that
Oh.
there definitely was 6
Did
pencils.
you have a flash drive?
No, I lost on that point, so I couldn't do anything
So
about
we all
that.
missed one.
You just
doesn't
did you
count.
disconnect your headphones? I could have done that, but
His mouse.
I would have lost
Which I
all my
guess really
sound.
isn't a flash drive. You know,
It's
that's
not.
Just, yeah.
The only thing I didn't have is fun socks, but I have an entire drawer full in my bedroom.
They said it
I
was
would have
open
just
to
had to leave.
interpretation, and I wore my socks to a wedding, which makes them fun socks.
I mean, plus points should be given to Ben for the wig at least.
This was what I wore for something Dan would consider a vibe. And the fact that you just said I get bonus points for
you
it.
do be vibing.
Guess who was correct? Correct.
Correct.
Who is correct?
Correct.
I don't know, but
Crikey.
I love the image of you being correct.
Correct. I am correct.
Oh, man.
Guys, I think that
Well,
finishes this episode.
I
Yeah.
think so too. Yes. I
that
think that's
is
a good
it.
note to
That
finish
is
on.
all.
If you want to see me,
If you were just listening to that and you didn't see it, you might
Want to go watch it?
want to head over to the YouTube and check that out and just watch the three of us lose our minds for
or go
5
to the
minutes.
TikTok
This
because I'm
look,
sure this
Ben,
is going to
I'm
go up on the
living
TikTok.
for it. Ben, what an
Thank you.
attractive woman. Wow. Sis, looking so Florida. Yes, Miss Miami.
Thank you. Aha.
Anyway.
Oh, man. That is it. That is all. That is episode 28 of The Good, the Dan, the Florida Man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, listening, and watching with us. I hope we said something or did something this week to make you want to tune in next week, because next week we have another episode.
Yeah.
Are we going to do another episode of Stranger Stories?
Oh, we should.
I'm down. Yeah.
Another episode of Stranger Stories. Okay, so if you're listening this week and you have an interesting story you want to send to us, send it our way, and it might end up on the next episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Until then, Ryan, where can they find you outside of the podcast?
YouthPastorRyan.com's got a link to everything and anything, so go check that out.
And I am Dan Bam Bam on all social media except for Snapchat, which is Dan_YOLO Love. Ben?
You can find all of my links at benbrainard.com. It's spelled Brain, A-R-D. If you can't figure that out, try using yours. You can also find all the information for the podcast at gdfmpodcast.com. We have a Patreon now for the podcast. You get the episodes a day early, and you financially support us so we can continue doing things like wearing wigs on screen. So if you want to go sign up for our Patreon, I think our smallest subscription is just $3 a month. I feel like I have some. Oh, you can email the podcast at podcast@gdfmpodcast.com. That was the one thing I was forgetting. That's it. That's all. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Bye!